Hey everybody, Matt here, and welcome to this video. Today I want to talk about something that has been bothering me regarding this channel, and that's the fact of me really kind of shying away from making certain videos. So, in the last couple of videos that I've done, two of them are private at this point, I kind of talked about semi-touchy subjects. The first one was about Pride Month and how I was kind of going off on, you know, homophobes and transphobes and all that kind of jazz. And I uploaded that video, like the first day of Pride Month or something like that. And I completely expected, you know, just to have people watch it. Maybe, you know, it would kind of semi blow up a little bit. Not blow up as in like, oh my god, this guy's talking about LGBT. We gotta watch this video. But like, I know the subject alone would get like at least 100 views. So yeah, I kind of semi knew what I possibly would have got myself into. The downside though is I recorded that video at 1 a.m. and I was dead tired. I was so tired. I think I worked that night. I think I might have done like recording videos with a friend for a channel me and him do. So I was out. I was just so tired, exhausted basically, and I decided, hey, I'm gonna record this video where, you know, it has to have like not a lot of thought process put into it, but you need to be really kind of coherent, because if like you're slurring or just like not making any sense, like people are going to like point it out. And I had like a person being like you know, not respond, I had somebody comment like overnight, I believe, about how since I was slow with talking about what I was trying to get to, they didn't watch like a lot of the video for some reason, for whatever reason. And like, I thought it was very obvious, like if somebody just watched that video, because it wasn't a long video, it was like only 3 minutes long, but like if you watch that video, if it's still up, and you waited just like a couple moments, you would get the entire premise of what I was trying to say. I, however, in the first minute or so, definitely probably did not do a good job, because I just kind of like kept speeding around the bush and just be like, yeah, so we gotta talk about these people. And something I regret most with this video wasn't even the contents of the video. It was the thumbnail and the video title I chose. The original title of the video I chose was something along the lines of, so it's Pride Month, which means these people are coming back in full force. In the thumbnail, I decided to make it like the background of the LGBT gay flag, and a Confederate person for some reason kicking a gay person, like the stick figures and the flags on the stick figures. I don't know why I specifically chose the Confederate flag person kicking the gay person, but so be it, I guess. I just thought, you know, it would get the point across, you know. The thumbnail and the title, you know, and what I thought would have gotten like the general point, the general consensus of what I was going to talk about, what my point was going to be within the video. But the first comment I got, because let me get to that, was completely not at all like in agreement with me. And they were LGBT. They were just saying like, oh man, like I hope you can grow and like just learn to be accepting, because as an LGBTQ member, like we're just trying to live, we're not trying to hurt anybody. It's just, and all that. And I just kind of sat there, like, staring at the comment, like, what is this, what is this guy talking about? Did he not watch the video? And I just kind of, like, got, like, not, like, pissed at them, at, like, the commenter, but, like, I just kind of get, like, annoyed, because, like, always, like, and again, it's my fault for recording the video at 1 AM, right? But it's just, like, I get that, like, my video was slow and getting to the actual point and the meat and the bones of the actual video was a process, but the video was only like 5 minutes long at most, as far as I remember. Right, so I was just like, did this person not watch the video at all? And I just kind of respond to them like, hey, I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention, and then I made a follow-up video, just being like, explaining the situation, like, hey, I'm sorry, it wasn't my intention, I should have probably done a better job with this video. And then, like, another guy commented on the video, like, saying, like, bro, like, you just, like, I forgot completely, but, like, he was just kind of like, bro, you generally, like, I don't understand what you're trying to say in this video at all. Like, you're just so hard to follow or something, and then he just was like, please stop making videos. Like, you're just so boring to watch. Like, I don't even disagree or agree with you. Like, you just, like, you just are not good at making content. And I just kind of looked at that like, yeah, doing that video at that, like, sleepy state was not the best idea at all. Because it just kind of portrayed me as, like, somebody who didn't necessarily care, and somebody who, in that time, because I did all the things for that video that night. At 1 AM, 2 AM, I recorded that video, and then I had it all done by 2 AM. And then I went to bed, and then that's when those two comments happened. So yeah, I just private the video because I was just like, yeah, that video isn't just the best. I wish I did a better job at it, but even if I was able to do a coherent video about, like, support for the LGBT, it's such a subject where people will get heated, even if you say, like, you know, for the LGBTQ plus crowd, right? Like, if you say something that's somewhat off, and this is probably the controversial point, you will get attacked for it. Like, you could be like, say you're an ally, but, like, the second you say something that they don't possibly want to hear, this is just from what I've seen and what I've personally dealt with, they'll just kind of be like, alright, well, you're not that much of an ally or something. It's just like, no, like, it's just like, I don't even know how to respond, because, like, I'm voicing my opinion for the LGBT community, and, you know, this isn't obviously a thing that I have to deal with, I would imagine, but you say something that they don't necessarily agree with, or one of them doesn't necessarily agree with, and all of a sudden it's just like, well, you know, it's like, no. I don't know, man. It like, because, again, the entire point of what I'm trying to say right now is, I try voicing my opinion and denouncing, like, acts of homophobia and all that jazz, and then, like, I just get, like, the comment from the first guy saying, like, I hope you find it possible to grow as a person and be accepting of us, and it's just like, but I am. Did you not watch the video? And that's not necessarily the best example. I'm pretty sure I have dealt with it in the past to an extent, because I'll just say, you know, this, right? I think there was one occasion, and I don't remember this example because it happened like a while ago, where I kind of tried voicing my opinion, and then I just said something that wasn't really, you know, bad, but I said something that was just off, and then they took with that and ran with that, and it just kind of was annoying. So yeah, very, very cool and all that kind of stuff. And I did a video that is currently still up. I honestly completely forgot what it is. I need to pause the video and bring it up because oh yeah, okay. I remember now. I remembered it as soon as I paused the game. But I did a video about how, you know, man, I'm so sick of like people, especially during, you know, Pride Month, because it's still June, right? During Pride Month, or anytime really, like when a movie or a game comes out, like anytime there's like a female protagonist or like a black character or anything regarding like a, you know, gay or minority or woman, just in general. I'm so sick of like people calling it woke, because like people like throwing that word around so much to the point where it's just like anytime there's like a new thing, people are always just like, oh, this fucking woke. I talked about Resident Evil and how there's a female protagonist in that game, and there's just a guy going like, oh, of course it's woke now. It's like, bro, what the hell are you talking about? Like, what? There can't be like female protagonists now? Like, what the hell is this? And in the video I talked about in the department of like, you know, race and all that, like blackwashing and whitewashing, because, you know, movies, especially nowadays, and especially Disney, they like remaking their properties, and sometimes they dabble in making, you know, specific characters from the past black and all that. They just like focus on like black characters a little bit more now and try to be more inclusive, which they felt more inclusive back then. Nowadays it's just kind of forced in my opinion, but I said the word blackwashing as I just did like 5 seconds ago, and somebody commented like saying, bro, blackwashing is not a phrase. And I just looked at that comment. I got that notification when I was at work, and I just looked at my phone like, what the, is that all you have to say for this video? Like, dude, like, okay. And I don't know, like, blackwashing is a thing that happens. It's just like what feels like a retaliation against like whitewashing, and in my opinion, whitewashing isn't like, I'm so mixed about it, like, because obviously whitewashing is like, hey, that's not really cool, but like, since like, you know, I'm gonna say it, blackwashing, you know, is becoming like more of a thing. It's like, well, but, you know, I guess whitewashing should also be okay too. Like, you can't do one and not have the other be like not okay, in my opinion. Like, if like you can change a character that's white to black and just be like, hey, I made this character better, because like I see it all the time on Twitter. Like, an artist will just like be like, hey, I made this white character black, and then like it gets like 63k, like 63,000 like likes, and just be like, yes, hell yeah. But like, as soon as like somebody makes like a black character white, it's just like, there's still obviously a lot of people who like that and don't care, obviously, but like they will get backlash for that, for blackwashing the character. I mean, whitewashing the character out there. It's just like, what are we doing here? Like, both can either be okay or both can neither be okay. That's where I stand with that. And that's what I meant by blackwashing. It might not be a general term. I think it should be, though, just in general, because that's what it is essentially when like you remake a white character into a black character. That's essentially what it is. So I don't know why all of a sudden blackwashing is not a term, even though it's a thing that actually exists, and I'm pretty sure I've seen it said on Twitter just in general. So yeah, I'm not heated at the person who commented that. I think I might have gone about it in the wrong way a little bit. I do get that, like, you know, making a black character white can be seen as like, oh, okay, they're just trying to make it white because they don't like the black character, and that's not cool in the slightest, obviously. And I agree, but sometimes, you know, people just like to be like, hey, well, what if it was purple? Yeah, ganja and all that. But yeah, I don't know. So those topics I'm no longer going to talk about, and also, you know, they're just other topics like abortion. I'm never touching that with I'm never touching that topic with a 10-foot pole at all. I never even considered it. It's just a topic for a video that I would never pursue at all in the slightest. I think the really only like semi-touchy topic that I feel like I would be good with talking about, because I watch so much and I hear so much stuff about that, is like situation with like minors and like adults grooming them and all that kind of stuff. Because like I watch like Predator stuff, like, you know, how to catch a predator, and just like, not these asshole ones, but like just predator catches on YouTube. Like I watch Scooter Gene, I watch Gideon, and I feel like they do a pretty good job of what they do, not like the fucking kick streamers or just other assholes who go to stores. And even though, you know, child predators obviously very much deserve an ass beating, yes, the way that a lot of like predator catchers go about their businesses really just, hey, let's turn this into a boxing match. It just kind of irks me the wrong way. So I don't really watch those guys, but yeah, I just feel like I've heard about so much of that subject, and I have like a lot of voices, a lot of like opinions about that I feel like I could be warranted in talking about it. But like stuff like LGBT, even though like I do view myself as an ally, and, you know, civil rights and all that, like I have no reason just to be like, yeah, I like black people, but like I feel like you saying like, yeah, I like black people, I'm not racist, like just feels like get out energy, which is like, yeah, I would vote for Obama like 3 times. It's like, it's just like so weird saying like, yeah, I'm not racist. Like, okay, bro, cool. But I mean, you know, all those things are just like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. It's just, I just don't like being attacked. That's all. I don't know. It just, I try and do videos with like good intentions. It's just what I do. I like, anytime I do a video, even if it's negative, I always try and be respectful. And I'm not talking about like the LGBT video or like the woke video that I did. Just, you know, I try and be careful. I try and be cautious without coming off like, oh, I hate these people. I hate these people so much. Except for the like the dumbasses who just like cry woke because like of like black people existing and all that. But yeah, I mean, this is essentially going to do it. I think I voiced my concerns for these subjects. There's a lot more subjects that I didn't even bring up, and you know, if it's touchy subjects, you know, like sexual natured stuff, and you know, just other crazy stuff as well. Like, I'm not gonna bring it up. I think I did my due diligence with this video, and I don't need to explain it any further. So yeah, because I don't know, just unless I feel like I have to, I'm not really going to venture out into talking about all that stuff anymore necessarily. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you have opinions, please be nice in the comments. Just be respectful and all that. Just I just hate getting negative reception half the things I post online. It's just draining. to say the least. Anyways, that's it. Bye bye.